Namaste, beloveds. It's Mother with Wisdom, and today is the January 30th. We are on the precipice of a black moon, and I wanted to pull a card for the occasion. So, I've got my deck, and this is the Daughters of the Moon Tarot, and it's one of my favorite decks right now. So, I'm shuffling, clearing with my breath. There we go. And the card I'm pulling is for us for today. And here it is. I'm cutting. And whoa! You get to see it before I do. There we go. Let me see who we got. We have the Dreamer. Wow, the Dreamer. And I hope you can see her. The Dreamer. There she is. There she is. There she is. There we go. This is the Dreamer. And she, I believe, is a major arcana. Let's see. Yes. 14. Alright, let's see here. Here we go. She is the Fool. In the original tarot, she is the Fool. The Fool, y'all. Okay. And this is by FFIONA Morgan, Daughters of the Moon Tarot. I must remember, I am Goddess, the Dreamer, the creator of visions. My point of power is now. The Dreamer represents a free spirit about to embark on a journey or an adventure. This card replaces the Fool of other decks, but retains much of its previous meaning. It is the card of pre-creation, self-love, trust, and faith in the existence of Goddess, or the most complete and perfect aspect of yourself. The Dreamer is woman's spirit, our pure essence. I love it. I love it when Mama just goes boom. She teaches us how to see Goddess in ourselves as well as in others. It is a coming home, perhaps as a return to yourself after merging with someone's aura or soul space. She portrays our dreams for the future and the dance from self to other. The Dreamer symbolizes the zero, the O, the egg, the vulva, or the opening when we return from zero. She represents all beginnings, which are also endings. This means the beginning of the journey into the tarot or into one's psyche. The Dreamer recognizes herself as the her source, independent of others. She heralds the birthing process, reclaiming our inner child and the point where we become intimate with the source of life. With her, we release logic, enjoying each moment as it comes. She is the search for our ideal self. In many cultures of the past, young people were sent on a journey alone to come of age and to dream. To dream meant to have visions and meet your spirit guides or totem animals. These were essential, important times of growth and passage, where the Dreamer was put in touch with her source's power. The Dreamer represents innocence, naivete, and freedom from past restrictions. In a reading, she can also mean buoyancy of spirit, lofty ideas, or detachment. Tilted or reversed, it indicates foolishness, irresponsibility, lack of grounding, or impracticability. I just want to say this is such a powerful card to pull today that it is amazing. And I don't know why I didn't turn this down a little bit. You hear Diva Primal in the background. She's been playing for me all day, all this morning. This is a very auspicious time for us right now. For those of you who do not know what a black moon is, I suggest that you look it up, Google it, Bing it, or whatever searching engine that you want to use. But I suggest you do your due diligence and look it up and see what spirit brings to you, what it means for you. And I hope that you recognize yourself as the fool, getting ready to embark again on a journey or finding the closure that you need at this state or point in your existence, in your evolution, in your growth, in your study of yourself, of your divine self. Again, this is the Dreamer from FFIONA, Daughters of the Moon Tarot, and this is the Fool card in the traditional tarot deck. And I just want to say, there is so much energy right now that is available to us, and this energy is there for us to sip, to consume, to drink, to eat, to be nourished by. And it is time for us to be nourished with this light food, because we have been starving for it for a very long time. And now it's being given to us. Everything is aligning and coming together at this time. The world is getting ready to change as we have known it for generations, as we have experienced it, as our ancestors have experienced it. All of them knowing that there is more, that there is something more to the human experience, to the spiritual experience of being human. And we are now ready as never before to integrate those dimensions and selves and systems and understandings. We are ready to be reborn again into a new kingdom. A kingdom that we create, a kingdom that we design with our own thoughts and feelings and awareness. And it is from this place that our new existence will emerge. And it is time to look within. Stop looking without for validation, for someone to tell you who you are. You do not need anyone's permission to be yourself. See, if I want to put this in my little wig or my hair, as I want to call it, I will. It has meaning for me, whether you understand it or not. If I want to put on makeup and call myself a high priestess and tell you I am channeling spirit right now, it's not up for you to validate that which I am experiencing, which I am knowing, which I am being right now in this moment, present. It is for me to sit with, to grasp, to integrate into myself, to accept it, to allow myself to be who I am and who I have always been, without seeking validation from you, without measuring myself to standards that you set. This is the time of the black moon. This is what the black moon represents. This is what is the energy that she is birthing, that we are allowed to birth within ourselves. We are vessels. Open yourself to receive this. That's all you have to do, is open yourself. Is say, I want to be better today. Not better, but I want to be more authentic myself than I was yesterday, than I was 10 minutes ago, than I was 5 years ago, that I was 15 lifetimes ago. I want to be better. I want to expand. I want to grow into that mold that was put inside my DNA for me to fit to, that was especially created through love and through life experiences, all cemented together to form my strand of DNA, to help me find me once again. And that me is love. That me is a divine expression of the universe. And I am not a chaotic being. I use chaos to teach me balance. But I do not embrace chaos for the sake of embracing chaos, because it is a part of me, but it is not me. I am more than chaos. I am more than war. I am more than struggle. I am more than strife. I am love. And because I choose to be who I am and express that divine expression, I am connected to all. And my beginnings have no endings. I am eternal in this place, in this space, in this inner standing of myself. And I am warm, and the universe is there to say, Amen, Ashe, Namaste, welcome home, daughter. And this is where I am going to do my best to stay. I am not going to give up on myself. Having found and having located and tapped in to this frequency, I'm not going to revert back to yesterday, just because it is a frequency that you are used to, or something that nobody else says, oh, okay, I'll be less than who I am just to fit in, to blend in, to make it through, to not stand out, to not be noticed. No. Colors, diversity, differences, shapes, uniqueness is meant to stand apart. Each snowflake is a different configuration. It is a different expression of the divine. I am a different expression of the divine. I am not to mimic you. I am not to measure up to what you set as your standards. I measure up to the divine within me. That's my measure. That's my balance. and it is unlike yours. And that's okay, because guess what? You are still a part of me. Whether you are functioning in your highest capacity or functioning at your lowest capacity, you are here to help me as I am here to help you. And that is what love is. It's the giving freely of self to self. Black moon people, the full 0, 0, ground zero, new start, new beginnings. Put closure on things that no longer serve. Put closure to them. Close them up, close it. That wound, seal it up, sear it, shut. Let it heal, move on. Care for yourself. Stop waiting for someone to come and scoop you up and change your whole world, change you inside. How's somebody else going to change you if you don't even know yourself? How's somebody else going to love you if you don't even love yourself? How's somebody else going to know what you want if you don't even know what you want? There is so much growth to take place right now in this time. We have asked to be here. We have agreed to be here for many reasons. We are needed at this time. And many of us are preaching to each other, preaching to those that already have an awareness, are already waking up. But more needs to be done for those who are sleeping soundly, who don't want to wake up, or who have not been raised and don't know that there is another way. That way is to love yourself, because they've been taught from the beginning that they're less than, that they're sinners, that they have somehow missed the mark, and that hell is their only place of dwelling, and that this is a place where you have to struggle to. No, choose from the tree of life, which is ever evolving, which is ever producing sweet, wholesome fruit. Nourish every single cell and the spaces in between. Cover yourself with this knowing, with this film of dew, of love, of refreshing. Refresh your spirit. Just like you click on that little thing and it circles and circles and circles to refresh your page. This is what the black moon is for you. It is a time to refresh. Refresh yourself. Replenish yourself. Dive deeply into the springs, the tides, the well, the source, the river, the ocean, that drop of life that you are. And know that you are not alone, and that you are meant to be here right now, because there is work to be done. Don't be a slave to the system. Be a citizen of the universe. Be a representative of the universe. The universe is whole and complete, and it does not deny itself. Oh, well, I like Pluto, but Saturn gets on my nerves, girl. That gets on my nerves. I can't take Saturn. No, the universe does not discriminate against itself. It holds all of its jewels and bodies and stars and cells and molecules, great and small. And it knows that without one of them, it would not be the same. Or that if that one disappeared and was not rebirthed into another way or another form, something would be missing. Something would be, incomplete. And we would have to birth it and give birth to it. And I want us, this new moon, this new energy, the goddess energy that is here, wants us to realize the fertileness of this moment, of this time. Right now is the time where we are most fertile in our abilities to make change and to grow from inside out, to give birth to that authentic self. And many of you know that I've been trying to start a business as a rebirthing engineer, and I've just signed up to take a course as a doula, and I'm private classes with a mentor who is going to help me in so many ways that will enlarge my understanding of myself and my being and my beingness and being here at this time. And I just want to say that we cannot do it alone. We can come to a conclusion. We can reach an understanding or an understanding. But we have to integrate this understanding and understanding. It has to become a way and not just a thought. It has to become an action. It has to become who we are. We have to develop it. We have to package it and market it and be it. Because each of us are we were imprinted with a divine message. We were imprinted with a divine word, thought, gift, look. There are no mistakes. So, again, I just want to say namaste. Thank you for listening to me, and perform a black moon ceremony or ritual. And when you do this, you're not worshiping the moon. Understand that. You're acknowledging what God has put in place. You're saying, I see you, and I recognize me in you. And in this black moon, in this change, in this rare form of energy that you have allowed to come into being at this time that we have been waiting for and waiting for and waiting for. Let me empty myself so that I can receive whatever it is that you are ready to give to me. Let me, with both hands, hold the inspiration, hold the integrity, hold the love, and let me be able to take it and drink from it and heal myself and heal others with my touch and my words and my love. Because when I love me, I can't stop there. I have to love you. But I have to be able to love me first. So I can't work on loving you and not work on loving me. Don't work that way. That's, as they say, donkey backwards, okay? That's donkey backwards. So we don't want to be donkey backwards. We want to be going forward Namaste and thank you again. And I'm going to end this, and I just want to thank everybody, and I want to send a special thanks to my friend Joyce. Joyce, my Jack, and my Koya, my Emmanuel, my William, and my dear beloved Ronald. And I just want to thank you all for sharing of yourselves, of your wisdom, of your knowledge, of your love, because each of you give me something so special. And I just want you to know that I am forever grateful. I am forever grateful. And even though I don't stay in contact with most of you as much as I should, you are in my heart, you're in my soul, you're in my spirit. Wherever I walk, I carry you with me. So I just wanted you to know that, and I just wanted to acknowledge you, because acknowledging others acknowledges ourselves and our own growth. When I can acknowledge you, it gives me permission to acknowledge me. And it is the divine in each of us that we see. So, again, in saying all of this, I want to once again say thank you. And I'm going to stop now because I'm starting to babble and blabber and blah, 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 and that's not what I wanted to do. So I hope I have made myself very clear in this, and I hope Spirit has used me well in this process of the Black Moon sharing. And it wasn't supposed to be this long. It never is. And so I'm going to stop now. Namaste.